Like, have you been on YouTube and seen the videos where it's like a grown man like our age like doing a presentation about My Little Pony to his like college class?
Oh my god.
You ever seen that shit? You haven't? Never?
I don't think I have. I don't recall.
There's like, it's like a whole genre at this point because there's a bunch. There was one original one like a few years back.
I think I've seen like a photo of it, but like.
But it's the cringiest shit ever.
Ugh.
But I love the cringy shit just because, oh, how'd I fail? I didn't stay close enough to this furry goddess right here. She's amazing, but just the way that they talk, like the animation is incredible too, and this pony can reach Mach 5 speed, and it's like it's the worst shit.
Yeah, no, I see.
And he's like doing this to a whole class of poor fucking bastards.
Did you not? He from that day on, he was known as that kid.
he was, yeah. They never like let him live that one down, but I guess the first one inspired more people to do it, so I don't know, there's a bunch now online. Cause like if you look up like brony presentation, there's a shit ton now.
God, to like My Little Pony, that's insane.
As a grown man. I mean,
I'm not judging.
It's not that great. Like they exaggerate. They're exaggerating. Like he's like the animation's incredible. Oh my god.
Just right on your ass.
She's like, Freeze, Cooper. I know you're talking down on the brony community.
I just like it's like a Care Bear. Like, Care Bear was like a kid.
Dude, I bet people want to fuck Care Bears though.
Ugh.
I'm Care Bear. Depression. I'm always depressed.
I'm depressed bear.
Or Angry Bear, or Insane Bear.
I don't think they can do shit like that.
They
like
can't,
you know
but
how
it
like
gives you the thought of it about like. Well,
you know Winnie the Pooh, how they had Eeyore.
Yeah.
Like apparently they can't, like with his merchandise and stuff now, like they can't even like sell merchandise of him if he's not smiling. Like, you know how he was supposed to be like kind of the downer character.
Yeah, kind of like an old man that's ready to be done.
But like I guess if you ever heard like the theory about or the game theory or whatever about Winnie the Pooh, it's probably not game theory, Matt Pat, but they talk about how each character is supposed to represent like a mental illness.
So what would
of
Winnie the
some
Pooh be? Obesity?
I think he's Down syndrome. Like he's Down syndrome, and then like the rabbit guy, the big rabbit guy, he's like OCD. The little piglet's anxiety, Eeyore's depression.
Tigger?
There's a Tigger. I forgot what. I think he might just be ADHD or something. Honestly.
Trying to think.
Yeah.
I'm Tigger.
That's actually not a bad impression.
I'm trying to remember how it went when we were a kid.
I used to like it when I was really little, but I guess that's a thing. And like Christopher Robin's supposed to have schizophrenia, and he's like imagining, cause like it's weird, cause the mixture of animals in the show, it's like some of them are like real animals and some of them are stuffed animals. It's kind of weird, you know. I don't know.
I see what you mean.
But I don't know. I don't know why we're discussing
Just
Winnie
like
the Pooh game thing.
Well, the idea of that, if that's the representation of it, and the whole idea is
That's what
putting
they
it as a
say. It's.
kid
I mean,
show,
there's no more proof behind that than like the SpongeBob. Like, have you heard the SpongeBob 7 Deadly Sins thing? Like each character's a 7 deadly sin. Like SpongeBob's lust, Sandy's what is Sandy? Pride. Patrick's sloth. Squidward is anger. Mr. Krabs is greed. Plankton is envy. I think that's it. I think that's all 7.
But no, I mean that's
No, and then Gary is he's supposed to be whatever the eating one is that I can't remember.
Sloth?
No,
that's
the eating
bear.
one where you eat too much.
Grizzly.
It starts with a G, I think. I don't remember.
Grizzly?
I haven't watched Dante's Inferno in a while. Grizzly.
I don't remember what.
It's me, Grizzly Adams.
You
Oh,
doing okay
Shikam
there?
Murray.
I know it's tight, but you won't get shocked if you hold still.
I'm okay. And thanks for that bag of jelly beans. I was starving.
Won't be long now. Once I bust the other members of your gang,
I was so hungry.
Grateful for the jelly beans and all. Aren't you on the outs with Interpol right now?
I'm an honest cop. Busting the Cooper gang will prove my innocence and show
Oh, yeah.
everyone that Constable Neela set me up.
You mean Captain Neela? I hear she got promoted.
Oh yeah, it's a
Whatever.
classic
Just sit
a
tight.
cop
I'm
story
going to look for
where
your
the good
pals.
cop gets you know, there's corruption in the industry. The good cop gets thrown under the bus, you know.
So many shows make it like that.
So many, every cop movie's literally like that.
This thing is
I watched
triple
one of the
padlocked
worst
and
movies I watched with my dad
Inspector
while I was
Fox is
hanging out with him.
key.
It was this movie. It had
You know I'm an expert.
one of the guys from fucking
Tough, Sly. If you
Hangover,
manage to get a
but like
key,
not the
you
cool
better
one.
run
It
for
was like the dipshit one that
Carmelita's
gets the Mike
sure to
Tyson
know it's a
tattoo. I'm pretty
chase.
sure.
Oh.
It was him, and he's a cop, and he has a
A
a
stepchild.
fat black son, and it was really fucking bad. I hated every
Was
minute
it
of
just
that
going
movie.
over the top the whole movie?
It was just it was bad. I
I
can't.
see what you mean. I see what you mean, dude. Like, I haven't seen that. Even looking at the trailer just made me not want to.
It was on Net. I don't know why my dad clicked on. He was just we were bored or something. I don't know.
Well, that's like that bad grandpa movie.
Oh God!
Not the Johnny Knoxville one, but
That one.
the one with Zac Efron and
Oh yeah, the other old guy.
it was not, dude. It was just bad. I didn't like it.
Oh God! Oh God! We got quackers!
With fucking axes, dude.
Oh! Oh! Yep. That was
Last
Dirty
year-
Grandpa. And yeah, the
Dirty.
I don't
Grandpa,
know.
There we go. That one was just terrible.
some comedies nowadays are just shit too.
Justice will find you.
We were
There's
talking
nowhere to
about how all action movies are the same. Well, all comedies are kind of the same too.
Once you get paid consistently to do a certain act, is that hard to do every time if you don't? I'm saying like they just pump them out.
They just pump them out. Oh my
Not-
God, though.
I'm not judging every single movie, but like, there's a huge majority that are just like F-rated, like for like in school grade. Like I would get that an F. Like Artemis.
Oh my
Fowl.
God, we died.
Artemis Fowler's another. Dude, $125 million Disney brought out, and it wasn't good. I just didn't like it. The story plot was fucking weird. For a kids movie, I don't know how. It was set up for only kids. Like it's not.
Yeah, I heard it was really shit. I didn't have any interest in that.
The elves weren't really. They were. I don't know. Just like the way that they did everything was just dumb. They made 11-year-old like a genius boy movie, and it's just like that's it. Like,
You ever seen like is it like I think it's the Babies with Superpowers movie? Was it like
Boss Baby?
Super Baby? No, it's like literally like it's live action. It's like babies, but they have ridiculous superpower, or maybe baby geniuses. That's another shitty. I don't know.
I mean, I've rewatched a couple of movies I thought were like, what's that one animal movie where cats and dogs are like secret spies and the cats wanna.
I don't know. I feel like I remember seeing that when I was a kid.
But like all the animals were talking in it. I just remember it being.
Was it live action?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
They've made like 3 of them, but the first one's the only one I can recall. That was it was bad rewatching it. I knew the story, just I don't know. Voice actor.
Yeah, and,
live
the
action.
weird like mouth thing they did with animals back in the back when they first started doing that shit. They would like have animals talking in a bunch of movies,
Oh yeah.
and it's very weird looking the way they like animate their mouths.
No, it's just like instead of making them move their mouth like that, you could just I don't know, like they look at you or something, or it's just not human-like. So like looking at, there's no way they'd be able to speak like that.
Got the keys, baby.
My
Here comes the train. Oh,
Did you just die?
the train just killed me. But we got the keys though.
That's funny as shit.
Jailed cotton candy. I don't know what that means.
Is that like a trophy for getting ran over by a train?
Oh man, I gotta get that last key again. Dang it. We're okay though. We'll get it. Where's my car? Where's my sweet princess?
It'd be cool if you had a blaster like she has.
I do in my pants. Just gotta whip her out. Go to town. You know what I mean? It's got a. It's a
What do you think
12-volt
about
battery?
What do you think about George Clooney movies?
I don't know if I've seen too many. Not
It's
gonna
a hit
lie.
or miss sometimes.
What? Name a few, because
Let's say Gravity. Gravity was.
I don't think I've seen that.
Gravity's it's supposed to be the intensity of space. If like, they're in the International Space Station and something destroys the space station, and basically everyone's dying on because of the vacuum of space, and like she's the only one that makes it, but like everyone else sacrifices themselves to save or George Clooney's in. I can't remember the female actress, but it was good. As far as intensity, they were all acting like they were in space. That's kind of hard to do, like to get the whole idea of what, like it literally looked like they're in zero gravity, like if that makes sense. But
It's pretty neat.
I'm trying to think though, he's been in.
There's nowhere to hide.
He's been in a lot. I just can't name them. Nothing's like popping up in my head. He made that one. He had one movie where like he was a Hawaii native and his wife was cheating on him, but was in a coma or something, or brain dead.
Yeah, I think I heard about that movie because I went to Hawaii once and people were talking about that. I just don't. I never have seen it. I don't know about the Clooney.
Like I said, he's a hit or miss.
My pleasure.
He was Batman.
You know how I
Do you remember
love to
that?
mess around with cargo.
When?
Yeah, that's weird.
When Arnold Schwarzenegger
See you
was
back at
that
the safe
ice
house.
Was
guy.
Mr. Freeze?
Yeah, Mr. Freeze.
That was a long time ago.
Batman was George Clooney. Remember when he
Wow.
had that $10 million credit card from the Batman thing to their...
That's pretty dope, actually.
He just made Batman look like
Those
he
old
was-
Batman. I think that Batman was like really bad, actually. Was that like the Batman Forever where he's like, I'll get drive-thru? Or remember?
I
Editor,
can't-
put that scene here.
Can I persuade you to take a sandwich with you, sir?
I'll get drive-thru.
I'm
It
pretty
was a
sure.
shitty McDonald's ad, but they actually like put it in the movie
Oh my god.
where it was like he was like, I'll get drive-thru, no thanks, or whatever.
Endorsement of some kind.
Yeah.
That's fucking funny.
It was George Clooney, I guess, saying that.
Oh my
And Arnold Schwarzenegger, which his name is still hard to say for me, but
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
all of his lines were just puns.
Oh, fuck.
He just had a bunch of puns because he was Mr. Freeze, and it was all ice jokes.
like you need a chill.
You'll need to chill. I can't do his voice.
You'll get out now before I chill you.
Freeze, bitch.
I'll chill you with these muscles. It's crazy to think how large that man was.
Yeah. He was so
Okay,
large.
here's another action movie trilogy, I think, or maybe they even made 4 of them. The Expendables.
Oh god, I watched the first one when I was a kid,
It was badass until you got a little older. It was like,
and you're like,
holy
oh yeah, this is not badass actually.
I definitely watched some of
It's basically just like a A-Team ripoff, I
Yeah.
guess.
Well, I liked the one with Chuck Norris. It was cool seeing Chuck Norris in one of them. Just
I'd never watched any past the first. I had no interest.
I'm trying to remember like one of the movies I was.
Yeah,
reading
Sly,
online that-
I really couldn't sit through the last 2 Expendables movies. I just couldn't take
I think it
it.
was Expendables 3. They,
Was Jason Statham in any of them?
yeah, he's in like 2 of them, I think.
It's me.
It's literally about older, used to be buff guys that are past their prime, and they're like, I'm still badass.
Wasn't Terry Crews in that movie?
Terry Crews, yeah, honestly, yeah.
He's like, whoa! I like Terry Crews.
Or you know, Adam Sandler movies.
Oh god. Well, now they're bad, but they used to be really
Yeah,
genius.
there's a lot of.
I
funny-
swear I've seen 50 First Dates 100 times, and I've never once chose that movie.
It was okay.
That's one of those movies, kind of like Nemo, you know?
You know the guy that was in Grandma's Boy, not the main guy, but the dude that has sex with the senior citizen and like forgets to put on a condom. You know what I'm talking about?
Was it Nick Swartzen?
Yeah, I think he always.
Was he one?
He's a
I
little
remember
white,
he was
skinny
fucking
white
old.
guy. He's in that movie. So is Frodo or Sam from Lord of the Rings, and he has like a list.
Mr. Frodo. Mr. Frodo, no. No, Mr. Frodo. I've never been this far from home. I'm so scared. I'm scared, Mr. Frodo.
It's funny how tiny Elisha Woods is compared to him now.
He is tiny. In real life, he's actually Hobbit size.
Yeah, we've
Haven't
seen
you
him.
seen the commercials that the Virgin Airlines does with Frodo when they take you to New Zealand?
No.
It's little Frodo.
Wow.
It's pretty dope, actually.
Dude, they're fucking sitting on the job.
He's sitting in the plane. What are you doing, jacking off on the job? They're jelking.
What he does versus the other two guys is just brutal. You put them to sleep and then kill them.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little more humane, I'd like to argue, because, and here's my reasoning, it's because they're asleep and they don't have to feel the pain of their soul leaping out of their body when it decides they've had enough, you know?
Yeah.
You ever seen, like, one of your family members die before?
No, I haven't been there for the moment.
Yeah.
I was too young for, like, my grandparents that passed away. I was, like, in the 5th grade. We were traveling all the time. So.
It's intense, man.
It hits.
It'd be better if they were asleep, you know?
Yeah.
When they explode and their soul just shoots out of their mouth.
You're just like, you gotta
Their
see.
mouth, every time someone dies, their mouth, like, you angle your mouth up, and so your, like, throat and, like, your soul can just shoot out into heaven, you know? That's how it works.
It's either that or you go somewhere where consciousness is even a thing.
No, I'm just kidding. Oh, God!
I've always believed that if we would have... This isn't, like, anything to put on anyone, but, like, I've always believed that the concept of, like, going somewhere, we're not going to remember who we are.
Poop! I feel like it'll probably just be like before I was alive, you know?